Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai Tucson. And if you need to remove or replace front crankshaft seals, stay with us, we'll explain how to do that. It's not too complicated and we're going to cover everything from start to finish. You will need to remove the crankshaft pulley in order to do that. And now for that purpose you may need special tools, but we'll show you what we usually do if we don't have special tools, even though I'll only recommend to do it with the special tools needed for that. And we're going to put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep providing this free information to you. Now, if you guys need to buy tools, parts for a really good price and quick shipping as well, check out the link in the description of the video below and you can see where we get all our tools and supplies from. So now let me show you what we'll be doing here. We're going to go ahead, okay, and we will remove the serpentine belt. That's the serpentine belt tensioner. You go counterclockwise, we remove the belt, pull it out, okay, and now that's where things get a little bit more complicated now, guys. In order to remove the crankshaft pulley, okay, the engine will be turning, okay, clockwise and counterclockwise. So what you will need to do in that case, okay, there is a special tool that it can fix the crankshaft so it doesn't move, okay, and it will be able to remove that bolt and get it tight to the required torque specs. Now, usually we found a way, okay, to remove it without using special tools, but I will not recommend it. What we're going to do, okay, now we're going to remove the intake manifold. We have it pre-loosened here so we can, guys, okay, show you where you can install that special tool. There are two kinds of tools. One is on the engine starter, one is on the underneath the oil pan on the flywheel, and if you install that tool, it's going to set the crankshaft and you can remove it. If you don't have that tool, it's something I don't recommend. We usually use, okay, that air compressor that we'll put the link in the description of the video below. The air gun, that's a high torque gun. That compressor pumps all the way to 165 psi, which is unbelievable for that little compressor. And we just practically go ahead, okay, and pre-loosen it with that. So we got our pre-loosened already, but stay with us until the end and we're going to explain where actually, guys, okay, where you can install the special tool for the crankshaft. Now that one, our battery is short on it. We need to replace our battery on the little impact, but we pre-loosen it with the big one and it's still holding a little bit, so we'll go ahead and change the battery and remove it. But this compressor and that impact, usually they don't have problem removing the bolt. Now installation is where you need to get it tight to certain torque specs, and we'll put the we'll have the video on the channel. But now you don't want to, guys, okay, you don't want actually to do that without a special tool, because you will be kind of like guessing how tight it is. Even though it's a keyed pulley, that's a good design. Okay, it did get loose, so now we can go ahead, okay, and pull the crankshaft pulley out of here. You can see just like that. If you want to see the video, guys, how to remove the intake manifold and remove the engine starter, we have the video on the channel, okay, and it's actually going to teach you how to do that step by step. So we removed the intake manifold, engine starter has been removed, okay, so we can show you where you can install that special tool. But practically you remove, that's where your engine starter will be. You insert it right here with the bolts, and it goes on the flywheel, which is right here. It goes in the teeth of the flywheel, so that way you can securely, okay, remove the bolt. So you get the idea, guys. So once you remove the crankshaft pulley right here, you come, okay, and right behind it, it's the crankshaft, front crankshaft seal. Now there is a special tool that you guys, okay, gets it on two sides and pulls it out. I'll put the link in the description of the video below. Borrowed it to a friend of mine and he haven't got it back yet. So now we'll try to just pull it with that tool, but it did come out. even though yours may be really stuck depending on where it was removed. So I'll never recommend to use anything but the special tool. And right here on the back side you have the lip, so you have to be careful that you're not pulling on the lip, because if you do, what can actually happen, okay, you can damage your timing cover and you will need to replace it. So you can see this is the crankshaft seal at that point. Okay, all we have to do, clean everything really good, lubricate it, and install the new one. Okay, just the tool set that I would recommend to use. It's actually has a special ring that fits that size, and you just push it in, or you can get a socket that size and just push it in. So you get the idea, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.